Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your January full moon in Cancer reading. This is for all of you with a Taurus placement of any sort. It is also intended to serve you for most of January. I will be doing a new moon reading towards the end of the month. And I'm coming back to you after a much needed retreat during the wolf full moon of Cancer this month, a couple of days ago. The wolf moon, the lone wolf, I should say, is something of a misnomer. Wolves are pack predators. They depend on each other for survival. However, the wolf moon or the howling moon is our chance to call to our true tribe, to our most authentic self, the tribe that embodies that, and it allows us to do it from a place of safety in solitude. So let's get started. Taurus, with your overall energy for this full moon is Five of Cups. Five of Cups is indicating your focus on the past, your ability to allow yourself to grieve experiences of loss, heartache, or disappointment that you've had. This can be from endlessly ago. This is you reviewing things, maybe things that you prefer to forget, but that are difficult. You're emotionally bonded to these experiences of loss and suffering. This card is informing you about the opportunity to change your direction, change your focus, turn around and look towards your present, where you have two cups remaining, the two cups symbolizing the strong connection you have with yourself, your higher self, your better self, your potential. And with that ability to connect deeply, you are then forming the model. You are able to recognize the model to base all of your most balanced and harmonious relationships on. This connection allows you to consciously agree to move forward, to work with others on goals that you consciously identify and agree to. A great change is happening as you release the suffering of the past. The card that indicates your full moon energy is the Judgment card. And this is really affecting the way you communicate and the way you process information. You are recognizing a call. You're recognizing your purpose. Your soul has drawn you consistently and repeatedly to a skill, a passion, an experience, or a relationship that is fulfilling, that reflects the highest aspect of yourself. This is generally after a lifetime of experiences, a journey of experience in which you were unable to realize the success of something in the past. You now have a chance to redo that opportunity. It may be with new people, it may be a new experience, a new position, a new business or employment, but you have a chance to achieve something that you were once promised or you once promised yourself. And this is a beautiful enlightenment. It's a reawakening. It's a rejuvenation of your faith and ability to be successful and be joyful in that success. In your present card, we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is indicating that you are recognizing this opportunity of inspiration. You are inspired, you are motivated to move in the direction of your growth and expansion. You are discovering, on a path of discovering who you are now, who you have become, and ways in which you are now empowered to move into unfamiliar directions. It's a time of high energy for you, Taurus. In the past, you have the Nine of Wands, indicating that you have put everything that you have into a situation that has worn you down completely. It has exhausted you. You are not about to give up because that isn't who you are, Taurus. You are persevering, you're disciplined and hardworking. You are moving to the finishing line, knowing that you will be successful, but it has been at a tremendous cost of your own interests, your own passions. You've sacrificed a lot to this particular goal that you are close to completion. You are defensive, you are wounded, but you are strong and persevering. This card indicates to me that you must be careful to guard your health, guard your resources, guard what you have, and you are feeling defensive in this mode, but keeping your health clear, you are definitely ready for a change. In the future, we have the Eight of Swords, and this is indicating the way in which you are processing the losses of the past and the possibilities for the future. You are strategizing, you feel very caught up in all of the possibilities, worrying, anxious, creating a sense of anxiety, which is limiting your physical ability to persevere, to have energy, to be able to move forward. This is taking you out of the abundance of your present experience. You are overthinking opportunities rather than looking at the difficult emotions you are experiencing. And that does not sound like fun, but it is something as we mature we are required to do. This is called reflection. What are the things in your present that you experience that you don't enjoy and that you must, rather than looking at ways to control your external environment, look to ways you can interrogate, investigate why things are making you feel so awkward and uncomfortable, and looking within to those. So this is a time when you are not trapped, but you feel trapped. You feel trapped in a situation that you can't control, but you can control yourself. And this is an invitation to look in on the ways in which you feel that this situation is entrapping you, is imprisoning you, is limiting your ability to move and keeping you from enjoying the abundance and recognizing the opportunities that you have before you. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Wands in your present by the Seven of Wands and the Two of Cups. Again, you are being in you're letting me know that your relationship with yourself has grown tremendously. Yes, you are in a defensive mode in some ways. You are trying to work out the difficult logistics of a situation you feel entrapped in. However, in amongst that sense of entrapment, there is a sense that you have carved out a space and a territory that is yours, that you can defend. You are learning to speak up for yourself in this situation that feels like entrapment to you, that feels like a prison. And that ability to stand up for yourself, to set firmer and clearer boundaries is the pathway forward to experiencing this enriched relationship with yourself, this greater understanding in which you recognize you can provide the needs, your needs, in a way that no one else can. This is not a caution against relationships. This is not an indication of divorce or difference, even whether that's happening or not. What is presently occurring is your ability to recognize how amazing you are, how much more promise exists in your future, and how the opportunities are in your present today. Your ability, because of this enriched relationship where you recognize your skills and your gifts, the path of your purpose, is fueling this ability to set clear boundaries, boundaries that have felt scary to relieve yourself of, um, fearful in setting boundaries that you're going to be hurting someone's feelings, offending somebody, not providing assistance that others depend on you for. None of that is true. By setting clear boundaries, you're simply reprioritizing your needs in a way that makes you greater, more capable of fulfilling your needs in order to fulfill the needs of others on your terms. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands with the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups. Love this. So some return to the past, some relationship, a memory, an event that has reconnected you from people or experiences of the past is allowing you to stop and reevaluate your perspective, to recognize the limits of the way that you're thinking about things, the way you see or approach things is limited as you encounter this positive memory from your past. And this is what is fueling this ability to really own the authenticity of your present, to really honor yourself, feed yourself, connect deeply with yourself. And that means a whole totality. That's not the pretty picture we put on the outside. That's not the attractive thing others are drawn to. This is the complete package of who you are, the depth and breadth of your skills and your talents, your passions, the things you desire and are deserving of. These are the things that have been inspired by an incident of your past, a reunion of some sort, a revisiting of someone or something from your past. In the Eight of Swords, and the future is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Indeed, you again, the Nine of Wands is a repeat. You are very close to the finish line. You are very focused on your stability and your security. I love this Queen of Cups. Probably should show you this way. This is indicating this focus, and I love her crown. With a crow here, we are relieved of gender association. However, the energy of the Queen is the ability to receive the abundance you have earned. And this is a position that you are in right now, Taurus. You have earned, you have worked hard, you are deserving. You are coming to a place of recognizing your worthiness to receive all that you have worked so hard for, and to receive that understanding that you deserve that. By you're simply receiving the abundance, receiving the attention, the care and nurturing of those that you have cared for. You are honoring and dignifying others. Receiving, in this case, is giving, and you are focusing on the security and stability to assert that you have traveled a long, difficult road, but you are close to your goal. It is within sight. You know this. You are exhausted, but you are also capable of filling your own well, keeping yourself on track by giving the love that this opportunity you're currently in is affording you to bring something around from your past to a successful conclusion at this time. I'm going to finish off this reading with an oracle card from the Soul's Journey. And I've pulled blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I love this. And although it will probably be clear to many of you, but blame is something that we are banning from our souls, from our consciousness. There is no need for blame. Our choices have consequences, and we are owning that. I hope this has been helpful to you. If this reading resonates with you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And until next time, Namaste.